Hello, and welcome. Today we're diving deep into Creature Commandos Episode 4, Chasing Squirrels, which premiered on Max on December 19th, 2024. This episode brought with it some major revelations about Weasel's backstory, Circe's dark motivations, and a look into the potential apocalyptic future of the DC universe. Let's break it all down, starting with Weasel's innocence, the growing tension around Princess Ilana Rostovic, and what's next for Rick Flag Sr. and the Creature Commandos. First up, let's talk about Weasel. If you remember from the Suicide Squad, Weasel was accused of killing 27 children, a horrifying accusation that instantly painted him as a villain. But Episode 4 revisits this claim and sheds light on his tragic backstory. Instead of being the cold-blooded killer everyone thought, Weasel's story is much more complex. The episode reveals that Weasel was only linked to the deaths of 8 children, not 27. Even then, the situation was a tragic misunderstanding. Flashbacks show Weasel befriending a group of kids playing in a park. Among them, he shared a special bond with one little girl. Unfortunately, their innocent playtime took a dark turn when the groundskeeper discovered them. As the children and Weasel moved to a nearby school's back entrance to continue playing, a fire broke out. The groundskeeper, in an act of panic, fired at Weasel, causing an explosion. The explosion killed most of the children, but Weasel and the little girl survived. Weasel tried to save her, but chaos struck when the police arrived. They fired at him, and the floor collapsed, tragically killing the girl he was trying to protect. This revelation doesn't absolve Weasel of his monstrous tendencies, but it paints him in a new light. He's not the villain he was made out to be, but rather a misunderstood creature caught in a terrible tragedy. Now, let's move on to Circe and her dark mission. From the beginning, Circe has been using the Sons of Themyscira to gain control of Pokalistan. Initially, it seemed like she was just another power-hungry villain, but Episode 4 flipped the script. Circe's real goal? To kill Princess Ilana Rostovic. At first, this seemed like another ruthless move, but her motivations are far more layered. Circe, who possesses the power of clairvoyance, shared a haunting vision with Amanda Waller. In her vision, the future is bleak. Princess Ilana is shown launching nuclear attacks, causing devastation across the globe. Iconic heroes like Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman are dead, leaving humanity defenseless. Believing this vision, Waller agrees that Ilana must be stopped to save the world. However, not everyone is on board with this plan. Rick Flag Sr. refuses to take part. His feelings for the princess complicate matters, and he opts out of the mission entirely. With Rick out, the new Creature Commandos team steps in. Led by the bride, the team includes Nina, Dr. Phosphorus, and Weasel. Their mission? To travel to Pokalistan and eliminate the princess. Rick Flag Sr. and Eric Frankenstein, an unlikely alliance. This brings us to another fascinating part of the episode, the dynamic between Rick Flag Sr. and Eric Frankenstein. At the start of the episode, Eric is shown spying on the bride, assuming she has a romantic relationship with Rick. Jealousy gets the better of him, and Eric attempts to attack Rick. However, Rick quickly clears up the misunderstanding. He explains that his feelings are for Princess Ilana, not the bride. This moment of clarity changes everything. Eric, believing Rick to be his best friend, decides to join him in his quest to save the princess. This budding friendship adds a layer of camaraderie and emotional depth to the show. As the two set off together, it's clear that their partnership will play a crucial role in the episodes to come. Episode 4 doesn't just deliver character development, it also sets the stage for what's shaping up to be an explosive second half of the season. One of the most intriguing moments comes through Circe's vision, which gives fans a glimpse of some of DC's biggest heroes. We see Batman, Wonder Woman, and others, albeit in a grim and apocalyptic future. This hints at the larger DCU connections that could play out in future episodes. The episode also leaves us with several burning questions. Will Rick and Eric succeed in saving Ilana? Is Circe's vision truly accurate, or is there more to the story? And how will the Creature Commandos deal with the moral dilemma of their mission?